A common theme of going to fill up your car is being angry about gas prices, and with good reason. America needs to find a way to get more energy, but is offshore drilling the right answer? Because the economic gain is so minimal for a long period of time before it becomes effective, and because the environment could be irreversibly harmed, we think no.
Many Americans feel that what is needed to jumpstart our economy and to truly lower our oil prices is an all-of-the-above energy plan. This plan includes developing fuel-efficient cars and discovering and harnessing renewable energy sources. Others adopt the view that offshore drilling will solve America's energy needs. These people believe that by not producing our own oil in the United States, America is leaving its energy needs increasingly at the mercy of foreign autocrats, despots, and maniacs.
The problem of drilling process harming the environment still remains, and to answer these concerns, the state of Louisiana is used as a positive example. Louisiana, which produces 30% of the world's fisheries, is thriving apparently because of the reef-like structures of the drilling platforms. In fact, a study by LSU's Sea Grant College shows that 85% of Louisiana fishing trips involve fishing around these platforms. This does provide a good example for a positive outcome of drilling platforms, but the problem remains that this example cannot truly be applied to offshore drilling everywhere. The environments are just too different. Also, environmentalists continue to point out drilling proposals are now suggesting drilling in protected areas. Environmentalists also continue to point out that the drilling project would nearly double global warming pollution by gallon, according to the Natural Resources Defense Council. Though building the drills will inevitably create jobs, in order to pay for offshore drilling, another issue for Americans occurs. Taxes. Where will the money to build drills and get them going come from? Americans' tax subsidies.
We do not think the offshore drilling will be a sufficient source to produce an abundant amount of gas to meet America's current energy needs. A major motive for offshore drilling is to reduce American gas prices. Offshore drilling, contrary to popular belief, will not rapidly reduce gasoline prices. The resources and the expenses it will take to begin offshore drilling will not be compensated for many years. Leasing of oil will not begin till 2012. The initial production will not begin until 2017. It will not even produce an efficient amount of potential oil to have a serious impact on the U.S. gas market until 2030. This so-called impact by the time of 2030 won't be significant compared to the current demand of oil. Quote, by this time, offshore oil drilling would add approximately 250,000 barrels a day to the U.S. market, against an overall current demand of 21 million barrels.
Offshore drilling will be detrimental to the environment. Drilling in protected places would despoil the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge and pollute our oceans and coastlines for a tiny percentage of our energy needs, with almost zero impact on gas prices. It's neither beneficial nor necessary to drill offshore for oil. The contribution of minimal economic gain and the environmental damage of offshore drilling is reason in itself to not drill off the American shores. However, the current pressing economic issues will need to be resolved, and a major factor in the economic stress is heavy gas prices.
A plan of action for America will be to have alternative fuel vehicles and become more energy efficient on all levels. Renewable energy sources need to be more heavily emphasized on America's day-to-day routine and lifestyles.